secure, like a grounding kind of breath, especially when your feet are on the floor or your sitting bones are on the floor, like now sitting. You might want to visualize, as well as breathe deeply through the nose, you might want to visualize that the air comes in through the root chakra all the way up your spine. Imagine it coming all the way up and coming out through the crown of your head and hovering above your head. That's the air, which is energy, or just focus, attention, intention. And then as you breathe out, imagine the energy of the breath going all the way in your head, down your spine, like if it were, as I said, a hose of energy, of breath, all the way into the floor. If you're standing, then you want to take it into the legs also. Imagine that your legs are breathing the floor and you're breathing up and down the legs, the spine, all the way up to the crown and back. But now, and I don't want this to confuse, that's why we can talk about it a little bit. I would like us, when we're in a child's pose, to change that visualization and try to maybe imagine that the air is coming in through the third eye, across, it goes across the head to the back of your head. That's your breath in, and as you breathe out, imagine the air coming through the back of your head, in through your head, across your brain, and out through the third eye. And thinking of that, let's come into a child's pose. So any child pose that works for you, ideally you want your forehead or your head to be comfortable. So if you need something under your head, put a pillow, whatever works for you. You can have your knees open or closed. Try and keep your toes together. And then just walk your hands forward. I like to stretch my stomach or my thighs as much as I can. Walking our hands forward and just trying to get, if your head gets to the floor, then it's the forehead and the tip of the nose that touches the floor. And you want to really set your hips back into your heels at the same time. And I'm going to move out of this position, but you're going to keep it there. And just take a moment, first of all, to look for stillness. And that's quite hard. I mean, we're not maybe as busy as in movement, but we are busy in our minds, in our day-to-day. So keeping stillness is already a challenge. Once you can keep your body still, try and take the attention to your breath. And we want to breathe in and out through the nose. Try to really lengthen the breath in, maybe walking our fingertips forward. And then lengthen the breath out, really maybe activating Mula Vana, the pelvic floor, squeezing the stomach back to really push all that stale air out of our body. And as you breathe deeply in and out through the nose, let's imagine, just for 3 more breaths, that the air is coming in through our third eye, air is coming out the earth, in through our third eye, across our brain to the back of our head. That's our breath in. And as we breathe out, the air is coming back in our head, all the way across and into the earth. That's 1. Let's do 2 more. Breathing in, all the way in through our third eye to the back of our head. Stomach blows out, so does the ribs. Breathing out from the back of our head, squeezing the stomach in, pushing the air out through our third eye into the earth. Last one, guys. Breathing in. And breathing out. Nice. When you're ready, coming up on your next breath in, onto our hands and onto our knees, straight away into 3 cat-cow. So start with a cow, look up, breathe in, and then as you breathe out, roll the spine as much as you can. Squeeze the stomach back, push the floor away. And again, breathing in, lift up, look up if you can. Exhale, push the floor away, suck the stomach back. That's 2. 1. Breathing in. Open the chest, don't push the floor away, don't sink into your shoulders. Exhale, keep pushing the floor away, create that space in between your shoulder blades, suck the stomach back, hold it here, and then press your toes into the floor, come into your first downward dog, and just make yourself comfortable by lifting the hips up and then pedaling your toes, pedaling your knees. One stretches, the other one bends. As the one leg bends, try and push your heart back and really touch your thigh of that bent leg near to your stomach. Really push your heart back into it and then change it round. or do whatever's comfortable for you. Try to let your head go. So I'm looking up at you just to check you out. But you ideally want to look towards your feet, and you want your ears to be in line with your arms. Okay, let's hold it there. Let's bring both our heels up and try and really push our heart back a little bit more. Try and stretch your stomach on your thighs. Lift the hips up. And then keep your thighs near your stomach as much as you can. Push the heels down to the floor. And just do that again. Breathe in, lift the heels up. Try to push your heart back a little bit more. Try not to let your weight go forward onto your hands. Push your hands into the floor a little bit further into the stretch. Heels go down. Let's do one more there. Breathe in and lift them up. And breathing out, drop them down. Now as you breathe in, next just come back on your hands and on your knees. And we're going to come straight into a right leg, lift, and left arm. Hold it there. So I'll mirror you here. You just want to hold it for 3 breaths. Make sure you're pushing the floor away. Keep squaring the hips to the front. Try and get your hand or your arm in line with your left ear. So you're looking down towards the floor, long neck. Hold it for 1 more second. And on your next breath in, see if you can swing your arm all the way back and round and grab your leg or your ankle. Or if you can't quite reach it, just keep your knee bent and look back. Open the chest if you can, grab your leg, lift yourself up and look forward and hold it there. Squeeze your inner thighs. Hold it for 4 more seconds. Keep breathing deeply. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, guys. Hold it here. Just let go of the hand. Keep the leg up and see if you can stretch that leg. We're going to breathe in, and as we breathe out, see if you can get your chest to come right where your hands up as you keep the leg up. So you want to go forward. Breathe in, suck the stomach in. See if you can come back. Nice. Let's do that again, yeah? So you're coming down, chest and chin. It says Chandulanga to prepare for it on one leg. Lovely. Breathe in, breathe out as you push up so you can engage the core. Last one, we're staying down there, yeah? Breathe in and hold it there. See if you can, rather than slide forward, but bring the opposite foot up. That's it. And just see if you know you can push your hands into the floor, palms down, look forward and hold it there for 4 seconds, for 3 seconds, for 2 seconds, 1. And now stretch that bottom leg, stretch that bottom leg, stretch the top leg and push it into the floor. Nice one. Flex the toes, push the floor away, come into your downward dog and stretch back again. See if you can hold your downward dog either with your feet apart or your feet together. And just hold that position. Try and bounce your chest back about 10 times if that feels good. If your feet are together, your legs are together, you're squeezing your inner thighs. So let's do about 10 little bounces. And 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. When you're ready, breathe in, come back to your knees. Let's do 3 cat-cows. So you're going to breathe in, look up, and breathe out. Roll the spine. That's 1. 2 more, yeah? Breathe in, let me see it. And breathe in out, roll the spine. That's 2. Nice. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, roll the spine. That's 3. Now as you breathe in, lengthen your spine. You're going to lengthen also the left leg off the floor and the right arm. Ideally, you're looking down to the floor, not sinking into your shoulder, pushing the floor away. And now think of your breath. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, see if you can squeeze the stomach back. Keep pushing the floor away. Don't sink into those shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. That's 2. We'll do 1 more. Breathe in. And when you're ready, swing that arm. See if you can turn the palm. So rather than go this way, turn it, swim it round like if you're swimming. That's it. And then grab the inside of your left leg. And then let the leg lift you up. Let it lift your chest. That's it. Push the floor away. Push the floor away. Push the floor away. Look forward, Eddie. Look towards the front. That's it. Open up. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, drop the hand down, keep the leg up. We're going to do those chaturanga preps, yeah? So you're breathing in, as you breathe out, you're coming down. You can always do this with both knees down, yeah? Breathe in, breathe out. See if you can find that strength to push up. And again, breathe in, breathe out, drop it down, lift the leg up, lift it high. That's it. Breathe in, breathe out as you come up. Last one, we're staying down. Breathe in, breathe out. Hold it down there. You are sliding forward, but as you do that, it's a little bit. And then you're going to keep that leg up as you push the other foot on the thigh. It supports that leg. Hold it there. Chin is on the floor or your lips are pushing against the floor. You choose, but keep your head square. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stretch the bottom leg. Stretch the top leg. Push it down. Push into a plank by flexing the foot, the toes, and go into your downward dog. 10 little bounces. Nice, guys. 9, 8. Let me see it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop the bounces, breathe in, look forward, you can either step or jump forward, up to you. So you come to the front of your mat, breathe in and lengthen halfway, exhale, fold. So finish like we're doing a sun salute, and then bend your knees. I like to come through a chair, so bending our knees, palms together, all the way up, slightly back. Inhale there and exhaling, come back to the heart center. Nice. Okay, let's come with our arms up as we breathe in. Try and interlace, so don't go down to your knees. I just want you to see my hands. They're interlacing, and we're coming into that half moon stretch, yeah? So you're going to breathe in here, and as you breathe out, we're going to the right, just very slightly. Bring in as much as we can our hips towards the left and forward. Try to squeeze your head with your arms. Keep your arms behind your ears. Bring that bottom shoulder forward. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Breathe in. Try and grow. Let's go to the other side. Exhaling. Hold it there. Squeeze your legs together. Push your hips forward. Squeeze your head with your arms. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and coming back up. Breathe in, open the chest, and as we breathe out, we're coming into a sun salute. Yeah? So into your sun salute, forward, exhale, we're going to fold, drop the head down, and then breathe in, come up halfway. It's up to you now. As we exhale, you can jump or step into your plank. From your plank, you want to do knees, chest, chin, or a full chaturanga. A full chaturanga is hovering above the floor. Point your feet. Inhale, we're going to lift up just a little bit with our elbows bent. That's it, nice. Exhale, drop the chest down. That's 1. And again, breathing in. Lift a little bit. Bend the elbows though, so the chest is opening. You're working the arms and the back. Exhale, that's 2. Last one, breathing in. Open up. Exhale. Now as you exhale, see if you can flex the toes, push the floor away, plank, downward dog, feet together maybe, 10 little bounces. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the right leg up. So we're going to lift the right leg into a three-legged dog and just hold that position. So hold it there. Try to drop the right hip down as the right leg goes up. Yes, that's it. Push the heel up. Flex the toes so the toes point towards the floor. Really stretch the knee. Push the left heel into the floor. Press your heart back a little bit more. Slide your shoulder blades up your back. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And swing that right leg forward. Help yourself. Bring that foot in between your hands, and then press the opposite heel into the floor, and we're coming into a warrior 1. Don't make it too wide yet, yeah? Because a warrior 1 needs to be narrow so the hips don't open up, so they're facing forward towards the front of your mat. Bend the right knee, stretch the back knee, the left knee, push that left heel into the floor. See if you want your hands separated, is good, or together is a little bit harder for the shoulders, but if they feel good, try and keep it there. That's it, breathe in now, try and lengthen the spine, that is. Breathe out and bend that front knee, but stretch the back one a little bit more. That's it, breathe in. Try and lengthen your tailbone towards the earth a little bit more by hugging your stomach in on the breath out. That's it, Natalia. Nice. 1 more there. Breathe in. And as we breathe out, we're going to hold it there. Just push the floor away with the front leg so that stretch. And then our hands are going to go behind our back. Just check this out. So I'm going to face the other way. Here or here. See where you want to go with them. Yeah? We want to breathe in and square our hips. So if you feel that you're kind of struggling to keep that back and front leg straight and square your hips, narrow your steps so the back leg is a little bit closer. And then we're coming forward, yeah? With an open chest. So I'll face the side, breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're coming halfway down. So it's the right leg that's forward, the left leg is back, and you're like a table. Now think of pushing your elbows back, up towards the sky. Push your chin or your head back in space like we do in our Pilates class. So a little bit of a double chin, long of the back of the neck. That's it. 4 seconds there. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and now drop all the way down. Let go of your arms and see if you can just push your hands into the floor. Bend your front knee as much as you feel you have to get the forehead to press against the knee. So your chin is pressing against your chest and you're stimulating your thyroid gland. So hold it there, and as you breathe in and out, really squeeze your core. So you're going to breathe in, blow your stomach out like a balloon. And as you breathe out, squeeze it up and in. Really think you're pushing your stomach up in towards your throat, nearly. That's the feeling, yeah? And again, breathe in. And breathing out. Press your forehead against your knee. Just a little bit more if you can. Make them touch. That's it. One more. Breathing in. And breathing out. Nice, guys. So now from here, we're going to shift from that position to a lunge position, just to feel comfortable with both stretches. So you're just going to play around with it. Forward, that's your breath out. Breath in, sorry. And this is your breath out. Relaxing the head. And we're going to do that 5 times, yeah? So you're breathing in, look forward. And you're breathing out, push it back. That's 2. Breathing in, forward. Breathing out. 3. 2 more. Breathing in. Breathing out. That's 4. Last one. Breathing in. Breathing out. That's 5. Hold it there for 4 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And then you're going to lunge. Step yourself back into your vinyasa. So it's a chaturanga of your choice, followed by 3 upward dogs. But when you do your upward dog, try and bend your elbows a little bit, just a little bit. So you're working differently your arms. And then breathe in and drop down. Nice. And again, breathe in, as you come up. Breathe out as you drop down. That's it. Exhale down. 1 more. Try and slide your shoulder blades down your back towards your hips as you breathe in. That's it. And as you breathe out, flex your toes, come into your push-up. If you want to, not downward dog. Feet together. Let's do 10 little bounces. 9, 8. Let me see the next side. It's the same, but on the other leg. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that downward dog. Push your heart back, hold it there, nice. Try and slide those shoulder blades up towards your hips and try and rotate your upper arms towards outside, to the outside of your mat, so away from your ears. Okay, bring the left leg up and try just to hold it up. I'll count 8 seconds there in a 3-legged dog. So you're trying to stretch that knee, trying to drop the hip but lift the heel up. Hold it there, push your heart back a little bit more if you can, Natalia. Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1, and step it forward. Nice. We're doing a warrior 1, so I'm mirroring you. It might look a bit weird if I'm talking about my right and I'm doing my left, right? So lift up, it's the left leg forward and it's the back leg that's stretched now. And you really want to push that back heel into the floor. I would narrow the feet a little bit more, most of you, just so you can square your shoulders towards me and your hips. So you want to push your right shoulder forward, your right hip forward, and then breathe in. Imagine they're lengthening your arms up. And as you breathe out, bend your front knee a little bit more. That's 1, 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. See if you can bring that right shoulder forward a little bit. 1 last one. Breathe in. And breathe out, you're stretching the front leg. I always need to narrow myself, so just be aware of that. That back leg, I need to bring it forward. Just so I'm more comfortable and more grounded in my feet. And then hands, you choose. Either you're grabbing your opposite elbows and pushing them back, or coming into that secret namaste position where you're pushing your elbows back and palms together. Inhale here as you exhale, coming into a tabletop, or as stretched as you can with your spine. You can always bend your front knee a little bit, but think more of a back bend rather than a forward bend, guys. So open your chest, yes, that's it, Nadalia. And stretch your stomach skin and hold it there for about 4 seconds before we do that forward stretch. Push your elbows up now, work the back. That's it, don't give in to gravity, you're pulling away from it at the moment. 3, 2, 1, and now we give in to gravity with the torso. Just let everything ground, hands to stabilize you, and just breathe deep here. And here you're massaging their intestine when you're breathing deeply. So really pump the stomach out and in. So out as you breathe in, and then as you breathe out, suck it in and back. Yeah, that's 1. Breathing in, try and get the forehead to touch your knee, and that stimulates your pituitary gland, known as also the third eye energy center, and also the thyroid. If you get your chin near your chest, which is good for just keeping healthy. 1 more breath. Now we're going to shift from a lunge to this position, yeah? So you're shifting your weight forward. You might need to lengthen the back leg, walk it back a little bit. That's your breath in now. And then as you breathe out, you're stretching back, pushing that back heel again into the floor. Good. And again, breathe in. Try and stretch your chest up. And as you breathe out, fold forward. That's 2. We've got 3 more. Breathe in it. Breathe out. Breathe in it. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in it. And now as we breathe out, we're going to just hold that forward stretch. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come into your lunge. Come into your plank. Come into your chaturanga of choice. And then 3 upward dogs of your choice. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, drop it down. Nice. And again, breathe in, coming up. Exhale, that's 2. 1 more. Breathe in, come up. And now as we exhale, we want to push up. And 10 little bounces. Have a break in a child's pose if you need it. 9 and 8 and 7 and 6. Let me see it. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. And hold your downward dog. Hold, pushing your heart back. Nice. Really nice. Hold it there. Lift the right leg up. 3-legged dog. Good. Stretch the knee if you can. See if you can drop the right hip a little bit more, Izzy. Yes, and push your heart back. Now really engage your glute and lift that heel up as high as you can. And then hold it there, guys, because we're going to open the hip now. So from that position, open just your hip. Let the knee bend and cross towards the left side of your body. That's it. And now look at my shoulder. It opens up. So I'm going to work, and I would like you to push that right shoulder down. I'm looking under my left armpit towards my right foot. Under my left armpit towards my right foot. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Step the right foot forward. Lovely. In between our hands, help yourself get there through a warrior 1. Warrior 1, just like before. And from your warrior 1, you're coming into a warrior 2. Yeah, opening up, and I'll go sideways for this. This is your right leg, warrior 2. You're looking towards the front arm, the middle finger. And usually I see this. So you want to think of pushing the back hip down to square your hips and then bending that front leg. So we're going to go here, exhaling, and as we breathe in, we're going to stretch the arms and look to the side. So that's your breath in. Stretch the legs to lengthen the body. And then breathe out, bend your front leg, look forward to your middle finger. And as you breathe in, stretch your front leg and stretch your arms, look to the side. And let's do 2 more. Exhale. and breathing in. Last one. Exhale, bend. And as you breathe in, stretch. And today we're going to go the opposite way. So we're going to drop the left arm back to the back leg. Push your hips towards the front hip, towards the front foot. And then try and reach back. And you're going to try and do an opposite, a reverse Trikonasana. Look up if you can. Push with your right cheek, your right arm away. Squeeze your glutes. Push your feet down. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. See if you can flow now from that into a Trikonasana. So you're going down. Check the hips. You're going to push them the other way. All the way down. Lovely. And then go up again. Go up. We're doing that 3 times. All the way up. Push the hips all the way forward and back. Yes. And then up all the way. Back with the hips as if they were pushing the left hip back and down. 1 more. And stretch up. Push the hips towards the front foot, towards the right foot. And we're going to stay down, yeah? All the way down into your Trikonasana. So here, you've got the back foot turning in, that left leg turning in, the right leg turns out, and then your ribs, your left ribs are turning up away from your left hip. So the energy of the left hip is down, the energy of the ribs are up. Look up, hold it up there. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Now it's your choice, guys. We're going to bend the front knee and put the right hand by that foot. So you could hold it here, or if you're feeling fruity today, you could push that right hand a little bit further in front of the foot and try and come into that moon balance. And that's up to you. Either or would work. Just imagine you want flat hips to the side. Look up if you can. Hold it there. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, guys. Drop your hands down. Step it back. Chaturanga of your choice. Yeah. Knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga. Inhale 3 times, come up. Exhale, drop down. 2 more. Breathe in, come up. Exhale, drop down. 1 more. Breathe in. And then find your way from a plank to your downward dog. If you can, with feet together, squeezing your inner thighs and really pushing back. Bouncing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Just hold that downward dog a second, and just for feeling, for an experience, just suck your stomach in, squeeze your pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, and see how that lengthens your spine. See if you can stick your tailbone up a little bit more, find a bit more space there. Good, nice, it's looking nice there, Izzy. Keep going there. Suck the stomach in, squeeze the pelvic floor, push your heart back, slide those shoulders, plug them in. Nice, keep it there. We're going to lift the left hip up, the left foot up. 3-legged dog first of all, so drop the hip, but stretch the knee, hold it there. And now bend the knee and open the hip. So the left knee or the left foot is going towards the right side of your mat. That's it, you're all looking fine. Open up the knee though, Natalia. Yeah, so the foot should eventually kind of fall down towards the right side. Yes, that's it. You want to look at your foot if you can under your armpit, under the right armpit. Beautiful. Hold it for 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And then we're stepping it forward. Big step forward, warrior 1. So left leg is forward. Go into your warrior 1, just as a transition, then twist. And if I were to face with my left leg, here, warrior 1 to warrior 2 is twisting just the shoulders around. Open up straight away. Let's do it more dynamic. Look forward, exhale. Inhale, stretch up. Remember, 3 more times. Exhale, look forward. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look forward. Inhale, stretch up. 1 more. Exhale. Now as you breathe in, hold it here. And the trick of these movements is the hips to get a good stretch. So now push your left hip or your weight towards the front of your mat, towards your left hip forward. Yeah. And there, you want to start walking yourself down with your right hand down your back leg. That's the right leg. And then you're pushing with your left cheek, your left arm away if you can, squeezing your glutes to keep your ribs still held in like a trikonasana. And then we're swinging from this to a trikonasana, but change the hips around. So from being here, you need to push them back and forward and down and feel floating in your own rhythm. So breathe in, come back up, feel your breath and just work with that. Don't have to follow mine. Push your feet down. And again, breathe in and exhaling as you go there. Inhale as you come up, exhale as you push back. Think of your hips. One more to stay, yeah? Push those feet down. Let them be your anchor, your roots. Imagine you've got roots coming out of your feet. Hold it there. So now you're pushing the floor away still with your feet and a little bit into your left hand. Push your leg away. Don't let yourself just hang into gravity. Lengthen your spine. That's it. Look up if you can. And now your left hand can come by the side of your left foot and just hold it here. And if you want more of a challenge, you want to step your hand forward so that you can step your weight forward and lift up into your half moon balance. Okay, if you can, you're looking up. Let's hold it there. 8 seconds. 7. Squeeze those glutes. Yeah, imagine you're trapped in a double glassed window. Yeah, in between the 2 layers of glass. And then when you're ready, press yourself back into your plank, into your chaturanga. Nice work, guys. All the way down, forward. Try and keep your elbows a little bit bent, but lift your chest up. Shoulders down. Exhale. That's 1. And again, breathe in it. Exhale. That's 2. 1 more. Breathe in it. Okay, and exhale. Hold it here this time. We're going to do wild thing this time so it's going to be a 3-legged dog, cross the knee over and then come into wild thing. But before that, let's just open up the back a little bit. And I don't want you to bend your legs, but I want you to see what my elbows are doing. So don't bend your legs yet, keep them stretched. And just open up your arms. Put your fingertips against the floor quite wide at the moment. And see if you can just lift up. With hardly any weight on your fingers, try to just keep them like this on the floor, yeah? And now keep your elbows wide, and a little bit bent. And now squeeze them in. And we're just going to do that movement. Open them up and squeeze them in. Open them up. Try and keep up, Izzy, so you're cool there. And now stay there where you are. Push your elbows up, out, and then in. And then out. So rather than lifting and dropping the chest, ideally it's just the shoulder blades. Widening, and then sliding down your back. Let's do a couple more, guys, if you can. Just relax if you have to. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Now, drop the chest down, bend your knees, grab the back of your legs, so the back of your feet, and then push up. Inhale into your bow position. Try and shift your weight towards your chest, but look up and just breathe there. Inhale, look up. Exhale, try and shift the weight forward, but lift the legs up. And again, breathe in and breathe out. You might rock a little bit further forward. Last one, go on. Breathe in, lift that. Try and stretch those legs. Squeeze your inner thighs a little bit more, and then drop down. Nice work. Bend your knees, push back into child's pose, and just breathe there for a couple of breaths. Remember that when the forehead's on the floor, if you can visualize the air coming in and out your forehead, yeah? And if you can visualize the air is a color red, that's the color of the root chakra. So just visualizing that color also connects with that energy of earth, grounding, security. Let's do one more breath. Breathing out, trying to sink the hips back, maybe breathing in, walking your fingers forward. Okay, so we're going to come into a downward dog, bounce it, And we've got one more little sequence, so open the hips. And then we'll sit and do a couple of stretches sitting. So come up, do a few bounces with your feet together. 10, let's say, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's hold it there, pushing the heart back, sucking the stomach in, squeezing all around there, the pelvic floor, and let's lift the right leg up. First, three-legged dog, so our body feels the different sensations in each posture because they're very different, and sometimes we mix them. Then you want to bend the knee, open the hip, and hold it there 4 seconds. Lovely. And then let the weight of that right foot go all the way down to the floor, tip you round and over. That's it. And then you've got, and if I go sideways, I'm here, 2 feet. Lovely. And now if you want to take it further, you could take, so this hand, fingers are pointing the back, I twist it round and I could come into my wheel. That's only if you want to, but you need to twist your fingers to find your feet. They need to point towards your feet. So you need to do that little twist. And then you turn it back and come back up. And that's optional, guys. Step it forward, big step forward lunge. So we're going into crocodile. So the right leg is forward, drop the right knee if you want to, or if you want to keep it stretched, you can keep it stretched. You can keep the hands against the floor. You can come with your elbows into the floor. See where you want to go. You can put maybe a cushion if your elbows don't reach, or a few cushions or a few books. Breathe in and out and try and open the chest here. Don't sink into your shoulders. Work that, pushing the floor away without damaging the shoulder joint. And then push yourself up. We're going to just stretch that thigh. So the left of the back leg can stay here, and that's a good thigh stretch. But if you want to go deeper, you could bend and try with your right arm to grab it. So you're in a bit of a twist. That's it, the opposite arm to the leg. Be gentle though, be gentle. Just bending it sometimes for me is enough. And actually to get to that foot, it's important to first twist the body around. Yeah, and then you've got a better purchase to it. That's it, and then you want to push the hips down to the floor. You want a little bit. Lovely. And then let it go. Walking it, stepping it back, chaturanga of your choice, yeah? Or no chaturanga, knee, chest, chin, whatever you're feeling at this point. Inhale, lift a little bit. Exhale, drop it down. That's one. Inhale, lift a little bit. Exhale, drop it down. That's 2. 1. Breathe in it. And as we breathe out, press the floor away. We've just got one more side, guys. And then we're sitting and stretching forward. So bounce it back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Suck the stomach in and back. It really helps, I promise. Hold it still. Feel the neck relaxed. And lifting the left leg up into a three-legged dog. Really engage that hamstring, guys. It's a good way to really work the back of the body, including the lumbar spine, everything, all the back of the body. So work it. And then bend the knee, open the hip. And that's a nice also twist sensation. It really stretches the hip flexor, which is good when we're sitting a lot. Try and lift the knee up, because you know when you see your dog going into like to the toilet, yeah? Lift it all the way up and then let it tip you. So that left foot, you were doing it, Natalia. Don't let me stop you. Honestly, it's your practice. So if you're feeling it, you go for it. And then you want to come into wilding. Nice, Chris. That looks amazing. And you could go into your wheel. If you do that little switch with the fingertips are on the floor, instead of looking back, they need to look towards your arse, literally. Yeah? And then you go back if you want to. And then find your three-legged dog, which isn't easy from that position. Try and do it in one moment. Lovely. patience. It's not easy, but it's a nice thing to work at, right? And then step it forward into that crocodile. And I'm giving you options, so don't take it too far. Don't hurt yourselves, guys. Don't take it too far if you're not feeling it. Okay, so we're in a lunge. Think of dropping the hips and then maybe the elbows down if that feels good in your body. Again, it's an option. Sometimes you might even want to put like a cushion under your hands to elevate the floor, you know? Just see what works for you. And then let's at least look for stillness, which is really hard when you're in pain, right? Try and breathe into whatever's niggling and just let it kind of soften out. That's it. One last breath here. And if you want, push back and get deeper into the thigh or the hip flexor. And if you're not feeling it, then just stay where you are or come up a little bit with your chest. So let me just show you this. If my left leg is forward, you'll probably see it better here. So you can be here. That for me is, I've got really tight thighs, so that for me is already quite a lot. But for me to get my foot, I need to literally grab my left leg, twist myself around, and then hold it there with my core kind of thing and grab my foot. I'm a bit closer. And then I work the hips down because just my hips are just so tight they're not giving. My hip flexors, my thighs, especially since I've been on a bicycle a lot. I can tell. Go on, a couple more breaths if you can in stillness. Just breathe. Push those hips down a little bit more. Go on, Izzy, if you can. Yeah. And then let it go. That's it. Just as you are, check it out. So it's your left leg forward. Hold it there because I'll mirror you. You're here. You want to squeeze the right knee underneath the left. And see if you can come straight into your twist. And you can always stretch your bottom leg and just put it's the left leg that's over. Yeah, the left leg over. Your right leg is either stretched, or if you're a little bit looser, it can be bad. Mine is going to be stretched today. So we're coming into a twist, grabbing first of all with our right hand, our left leg, lengthen up, left arm behind your back. And if this is your leg, you're twisting towards the leg that's on top, yeah, that's crossed on top. You're going to breathe in, lengthen. And as you breathe out, see if you can twist your ribs, then your chest, your shoulders, your chin, your eyes even. And then hold your head back. I'll look forward, but just to make sure that you can hear me. You want to look towards your left shoulder or close your eyes and let's breathe deeply from root to crown 3 times. Yeah? Breathe in. Feel both sitting bones against the floor. Breathe out. See if you can twist a little bit more. That's 1. And again, breathe in. Let me see it. Breathing out. Twist a little bit more. That's 2. Breathing in. See if you can push your left hand into the floor, Izzy, so that it's lengthening, helping you lengthen. Yeah. And push it. Yeah. That's it. Nice one. And see if you can do one last little twist there. And then come back to center with the head and with the body. See if you can open up the leg. So it's your left leg. Sorry, I'll mirror you. Into a pigeon-like position. Flex your left toes. And you could stay here, or you can try and push your hands into the floor to help you lengthen the spine and walk that to right foot so that the knee bends. And that's hard. So just see, I'll go sideways now so you see where I am. I'm trying to keep tall there or here, but always with the idea of pushing that left knee down. If you want to take it further, you could even try and grab your leg, your right leg, by putting your left hand under and squeezing it. Like when we're on the floor. So my hands are behind my right leg and pushing it against me. Push that left knee away, hold it there 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice, guys. So just as you are, just drop the right leg, stretch it or bend it, whatever works for you. We're going to grab the left leg and just work the turn out of it. Just move it in, move it out. You could even, like, I've got a wall here, and sometimes this movement gets a bit tiring for my lumbar spine, so you can go against a wall if that works for you. Just see what your body's asking for. And then if you can actually grab, and this is the next layer of this same movement, so you can stay here, you can grab with your elbows, your left foot, and your left knee. And it's the same movement as you were doing before, but just a little bit more intense if you can get there. Either hands or elbows. Try and keep that left heel as high as your body will let you. Okay, so now we're going to rock on the left glute and try and massage it and relax it, yeah? So you want to just grab the floor with your left hand, bend the elbows so you're rocking and massaging and rolling onto that area. Yeah, it should feel, I got a few knots, so when I find one, I kind of push into it. It needs a bit more attention, just see where you want to go. Okay, and just when you come back to the center, sit up on your sitting bones, and just see if you can bring the leg forward, lengthen it onto your stomach, and keep your knee bent or lift the heel up as much as your body will let you. So if I go sideways, I'm here, yeah? Or here, or you can bend the elbows, or you can get the forehead down. So those are all the, but I like sometimes just to open my chest and just feel long, right? So it just depends on your day. What do you feel like today? Plug those shoulders down, whatever you're doing. Nice. Hold it there, just a couple more seconds. Remember to breathe from root to crown, to focus the eyes. So focused eyes is a focused mind, apparently. So a good place is on your big toe in this position. Keep looking at it, that means that you're focusing on your breath or on one thought. Right, last little part. And again, it goes with layers, yeah? Left hand inside of the arch of your left foot, inside, like happy baby. So sat down, happy baby. And you're just going to pump your knee back and forward, but always with the sole of your foot facing me, if you're facing me with your body. Facing the front, that's it. And you'll stretch it forward and back. Now, see if you can just, and now go sideways again. See if you can just keep it as far back as your body's comfortable and push your heart forward. And you might want to hold it here, or you might want to just put the other arm, see if you can hold it with the other arm there. So my elbow is bent like that, and my leg is kind of on top, like, you know, when you think of Father Christmas with his sack behind his shoulder. So you can hold it there, or you can try and get with this hand, right hand, the top of that left foot and stretch it out. And wherever you want to go, that's the last part. It's 8 seconds. See if you can twist now away from the leg, the opposite direction. Look under your armpit, towards your right armpit, over your right armpit, towards the ceiling. 3 more seconds, guys. Push your chest forward and up, Izzy. 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice one, guys. Let's go to the other side. So cross it over. Just the last little push. Lengthen the spine. It's the right leg that's over, the left leg is stretched. Lengthen, and then you're twisting towards the right leg, yeah? And remember, it's all about lengthening on the breath in, feeling your hip bones both on the floor, both sides of them. And as you breathe out, moving into that length that you found, using your ribs, using your stomach, your chin, your eyes, your focus. 2 more, breathing in. Breathing out. Last, breathing in. And breathing out. Nice. Come back to center with the head. Coming into the pigeon. Yeah? So that right knee just opens out, you flex the foot, and that keeps your knee kind of safe if you flex the foot. You can stay here, just gently push, encourage that inner thigh out, and that's the right inner thigh. If you want to take it further, this is not easy, so just be patient, yeah, with yourself. See if you can bend the knee, and if that feels kind of okay, then stay there. If you want to take it further, it's the right hand that goes in, and I interlace them under my left leg, and I bring it towards her to sit up. And again, you can stay here, even lean forward if you want to take it a little bit into a forward stretch. Let me see it for about 2 more breaths. Let's try and really think of squeezing the deep core muscle, the pelvic floor as we breathe out, yeah? So we're working all that center, all that energy center. Then again, reflex for security and rooting and all of that. Okay, nice one. So just come out of the stretch, grab your foot forward and back. It's your foot. I'm going through layers of movement. If you know already where you're going with this, then it's the elbows or whatever feels good, but it's the hands that move the leg in and out. First of all, that's it. Then it's the elbows maybe, if that feels good in your body. And the more of a challenge you want, it's the heel up. Yeah, the higher the heel is, the more you feel it in the IT band and the glute and all of that. And now we're rocking. So grab your foot either with your hand, and that's the left hand, or with your elbow, and rock and massage your right glute by putting your right hand on the floor and just trying to find whatever works for you. I don't know if you've ever put a tennis ball under the hips and rock on it. That's a good massage. Lovely. Okay, let's come forward. Sit on your sitting bones. We've got 2 more stretches. Yeah? Lengthen the stomach on your thigh. Grab the ball of your foot. And then if I go sideways, this is where I am. Yeah? Here. I keep my back straight. That's really the important part. And then if you feel that that can come with a stretched leg, then go ahead. If not, just stay here. It feels nice to stay here and work the length also. If you can stay here and then bend the elbows to grab the calf or forehead on the knee, then go ahead. But bend your elbows so that they grab your calf if you're choosing that. Let me see it. Breathe deeply. Squeeze those elbows in. If they're slightly bent, squeeze them in, even if it's slightly. That's it, Natalia. Now plug the shoulders down. I'm sure I've seen them first. Yes. But keep that head down. I know. So many things, isn't it? Great. Let it go. Let it go. So it's the right leg. And we're coming into the baby stretch. So you're going to grab the inner part of your right foot with your right hand and just pump it forward and back. You can do this laying down too, Chris. Just so you know, it's just the same thing. Look. And that's for anybody that feels like laying down. It's the same thing, absolutely. So if your lumbar spine is hurting, yeah, go for it, Aji. And then from here, you can either stay there in that happy baby position, laying down, or here, or you can put that right elbow. I have it like this, turned in. I swing my leg on top. I grab the top part of the foot with the opposite hand. Yeah, and then it's like I stretch the leg, but I turn to my left armpit and look up towards the ceiling, so it's a bit of a twist. That's it, you're looking nice there. 8 seconds, 7. I know I should talk breaths, but I think seconds are good to kind of know when you'll finish. 4 more, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done, guys. Well done. Okay, let's just lay down. Just slowly roll all the way down. And just massage your spine. Put your knees against your chest. And just roll right and left. See if you feel like doing anything else at this point. Maybe you feel like stretching your neck, or a wheel, or a shoulder stand, or you feel like singing it on. whatever you feel like doing. Give yourself 30 seconds to just tune into your, let's say, intuition or your body and see what it's asking for. Give yourself that moment. And this doesn't mean that now, it means when you finish your stretch, just lay in your savasana. Yeah, just remember not to get cold. And I'll change the music. But as I say, take your time, it's your practice, listen to your body. Sometimes you just need a few seconds of stillness to be even aware of what it needs, right? Maybe it doesn't need to do anything. Maybe it has to do a lot. Just see, listen, and see what it says to you. And then slowly coming into stillness, I'm going to change the music for you. We're going to do 3 minutes of just being still. And you might want to just be still and observe any sensations that you have, any feelings, your breath, or maybe you can feel your heartbeat. If not, I would say close your eyes, tune out. Imagine that you've fainted, that feeling, yeah? And just release, just let it go. Let go of any thought. I'll leave you there. Just 2 more minutes of stillness. Palms facing up. Try to let the jaw relax. Try to let the forehead relax, the shoulders, the head. And slowly making our breath deeper. Sometimes I like to imagine I'm breathing through my hands and the breath is going up my arms, slowly waking up my body, to my heart, to my legs, my head. Start moving maybe the toes, the fingers. Maybe stretching our arms behind our head. Just give yourself a moment to slowly wake up the body with a good stretch. So laying down like a yawn with your body on your breath in. And then breathing out, maybe turn into whatever side is natural to a fetal position. And when you're ready, just find your way to a comfortable sitting position. So just sit in any comfortable position. Let's put our right hand on top of our heart, our left hand on top of our stomach. Close our eyes or maybe look down. And just maybe acknowledge our heart. Maybe we can feel our heart beating against our hand. Just give it a little bit of attention, acknowledge it, its work. And then observe how you're feeling. And then let's just finish with a deep breath in and out together. If you can, visualize the color